Greetings once again, Negators. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with another episode of Undead Unluck, where previously, after Billy revealed himself to be the leader of Under, he, Rip, and Latala, alongside the UMA Burn, took the round table and escaped, tried to, rising to the surface of the Union base. The whole entire crew, specifically Nico's subordinate scientists, set up everything they could in order to optimize Fuko's unluck, even utilizing Andy to pierce through Burn, pinning him in place. But as Andy and Fuko moved in, Billy's myriad of powers ended up helping him get the upper hand, as Burn rose to the surface, which revealed that the Union base was right under Stonehenge. Weird. Tatiana came in to save the day. Billy assumed that with the power of injustice, Tatiana would not be able to attack him, not realizing that Tatiana's justice would be to actually be by Billy's side, causing the effects to backfire on him. A very brilliant move by Duuz, as per usual. This gave Andy and Fuko the opening they needed to kidnap Apocalypse, with Fuko threatening to destroy it. But Apocalypse fought back by flooding Fuko's mind, much like with the artifact that Rip had handed over to Fuko, but this time with memories of what seemed to be past or alternate versions of events, with what seemed to be a young Duuz, Victor, Nico, and an elderly-looking Gina doing, regular Union stuff. But thanks to the arrival of Phil and Shen, Apocalypse was stopped. He was at least kept in check. But Billy and Union, managed to still escape with the round table, with Billy calling out that he still wanted the Ark. Seeing that the situation was at its most dire, Duuz called a meeting with the remaining members, deciding to finally open up about what she's been hiding. Duuz is definitely a woman of many secrets, and if what I've been thinking has been true, many lifetimes as well. What is Duuz gonna put on the now gone table? Join me as I find out, won't you? Aurora Borealis, at this time of night, sounds about right. Honestly, I love the artistic shots in this series. I swear to God, if they change directors for the next season, it's gonna feel so off, because the aesthetics and just the imagery that you see is just so distinct. Oh yeah, didn't you have a neck wound you should have been tending to? As usual, the one thing I hate about this series, God, everything's so dark. And I don't mean in tone. Are we all assembled? They put him in a box. I love how Nico's just reclining up there. You better all know what's gonna happen if you do crap like this. Look at that damn rookie taking a nap over there. I'll turn your brains into mush just like hers. Uh-oh. Could he do that without you touching him? Or I'll crunch your ribs with my jaws and make a pasta out of your internal organ. Ugh, Jesus. Violent little sucker. Then again, he's named Apocalypse, so makes sense. Ain't getting away with this anymore. Mere Negators can't. Oh, Nico. Damage report. Oh, it's not as bad as we thought. Forcing a draw by stealing Apocalypse was the right call, right? If another fight had broken out, it would have been a lot worse. I see. Oh man, is Fuko gonna be good? Will Fuko be alright? Well, Nico, she'll settle down soon enough. The human brain is a remarkable thing. True. There you have it. I see. Sorry about that. So, mind if I pose a question? Sure, that's why we're here. The first time I felt something was off was when I heard your policy regarding the quest with Galaxy as a penalty. August 6th, midnight. You have until August 31st. If all quests are not fulfilled, the penalty will be the addition of UMA Galaxy. Very well. Then we will first mobilize all members towards clearing quests 1, 2, and 3. We'll accept the penalty. This time we'll focus on strengthening our forces. You said outright there's no intent on clearing all the quests, just strengthening our forces. In retrospect, that's a pretty lax attitude to take. You would run the risk of losing members for the round table, but with Ragnarok drawing near, that's way too passive. August 6th, midnight. 8 times. This number of times rules have been added to the earth. Once every 3 months, new penalties are added, even without our intervention, which is why we intervene. September 1st, dark before dawn. This marks the 99th penalty added. We cannot afford any more penalties. There is only one open slot left until it reaches 100. Beyond that lies the final penalty, Ragnarok. Oof. Love the sound design. I've been curious about your familiarity with Victor as well. I thought that you only knew him as a hero that existed before we were born, but apparently you two called each other by name while engaging in battle. August 24th. Right? I love the clues that have been seeded throughout this. Like, it shows a degree of planning that is, like, very top-notch. Like, nothing feels by coincidence. Like, once we started getting into the stuff deeper and deeper with the Union, it just felt very solid. Flaming Sword, the Badgery. Those who lack justice and ambition cannot influence the actions of others, Victor. I later heard that Mr. Andy hadn't let him fully out in close to 200 years. August 1st. Clouds gathering. Amateur, eh? Maybe now. But the past is a different story. Usually I don't have enough space for it all. So I put a cork in my brain to keep 100 years worth of memories bottled up. Right. First episode. August 24th. Early evening. Jeez. In addition, he seemed to know of Galaxy's existence before the rule was even added. Oh, dusk? What year and month is it? August 24th, 2020. What day of the week is it? What day of the week? What are you talking about? Right. Why? That's right. Why would day of the week matter? September 1st. Midnight. All quests have not been cleared before you to receive a penalty. Now adding the UMA Galaxy. Jeez. Again with the massive sound design. I love the calendar. It's almost as if he had lived in a world where Galaxy already existed. Yep. It's so many telltale signs of a time loop. Again, just because, like, I read DC and Marvel so regularly, where time travel, alternate timelines, alternate histories are just so common. This arc thing Billy mentioned has me curious too. December 1st, midnight. Undead. We'll be securing art. Tell Jeezy we won't let her have it. Not to mention in Marvel, when they were crossing over to another universe, a recreation of the universe, Mr. Fantastic created something, I believe that was known as the Ark. I'm not saying they're cribbing things off of each other, but I'm just saying that sometimes you come upon similar ideas, just in different capacity. Ian doesn't have any data logged for an artifact named Ark. Oh, so beautiful. Don't worry. In this state, my ability won't be an issue unless you answered a question from me concerning justice. Oh, first off, there's something about the world that you all need to know. This world is on a loop. Yeah, knew it. Friggin' knew it. It's a consistent cycle of destruction and renewal by God's hand. Yeah, time and time again. The Union is an organization I created to put a stop to that. Oh, Fuko's awake at least. A loop. World is. What's a loop? Oh, well, like the world is repeating the same events over and over. I've seen that. I could really tell since they were all fragmented, but the images from the artifacts are from before things were recreated. Yep, correct. Yeah, it makes so much sense. It's a history of it's a history of my inadequacy leading to defeat. No, Mr. Reese, without you around. But that's precisely why. I assembled them, all encountered over the course of countless deaths. Stronger weapons and warriors. Something like this, that can lead to a very lonely existence, especially when the only other person who seemed to know, Victor, wasn't around. If anything, he seemed a lot more callous. But it also explains why Duuz seems to also be a combination of inhumane with how she wanted to deal with Fuko, but also caring while getting to know Fuko, like they'd never really met before. I've summoned the gators capable of killing God. Gee. Cry for the moon. Makes me think... I've made references to X-Men before, but that's like a Japanese song for the 90s animated series. Because time of recording, you have X-Men 97 about to come back. You shouldn't just overhear sharpening a sword? Okay, let's say this loop is real. Why is it that you're the only one who knows? We're all negators here, yet we're all clueless to the fact. Right. Oh, that's right, we should be aware of the world before it was changed. September 1st, midnight. Freedom members and cultures of all non-negators. All languages have now been unified to English. Wait, dear, do you read me? I love some of your dim sum today. How about it? September 2nd, early morning. Hey, Chikara. Shut up. What's with everyone suddenly speaking in English? Good point. It could be something that was on before we were born. There's no way we would know if we never knew about it to begin with, right? You know anything, old-timer? Nope. There's a number of ways to find out about the loop. But as for me, I've been using the Ark to experience it firsthand. Wait. Experience it. What is the Ark? Can you give us proof? Andy. I'm not sure if it will serve as proof, but I will describe how this world will end and begin. Gee, this got heavy. Then it makes me wonder how many times has he had to actually tell someone about this? And how many loops has it been? That's my question. How many times has he gone through this? Space? I'll start with how the world will end. The sun and all life will be physically destroyed by God's hand. Damn, that was quick. Blown into literal bits. Not even flying into space will save. Are you saying everyone's going to die? Indeed. Yeah, I feel you on that one, Chikara. Then a new planet will be formed by God. Sometimes fragments of the old Earth will remain around the new Earth. Wait, what? What? Fragments of the old Earth will remain around the new one? To what degree? Okay, those are the meteorites your Unluck summons. Oh, that's why she's able to summon so many meteors. August 1st, clouds gathering. That's why there's always such an abundance of them. August 24th, twilight. September 9th, deep in the night. Jesus. You mean those are fragments from the old Earth? From when there were only the Earth, the Moon, and the Sun. You were summoning them before a galaxy was added. Oh, that's right. There should have been nothing in space. There was no galaxy. Oh my god. You were summoning them for before a galaxy was added, right? As present, September 1st edition of Galaxy. Yeah, there would be no meteors. I was taught meteors form when the moon separates from the Earth. Yeah, that too. Class 62 Fukuizumi. Aw, that's cute. The origin of meteors and how were meteors formed. If we examine that, what makes up a meteorite that falls from your Unluck, you're forced to conclude from its absurd makeup that Earth was once shattered. I'm sorry, but that's all I have to offer as proof of the world looping. As for proof of my own loop, Andy, you have a mole right here at the back of your right ear, don't you? What? Do I? Oh, it's true. I can see it as soon as I pull back your ear. Jeez. When did you see this? I know it's me you're offering a proof, but there aren't many things that remain the same from the previous cycle. Will this serve to convince you? Yeah, being that close. And that can only mean one thing. Hey, come on, what's all this mean? Calm down. I'm being a call. I wasn't involved, huh? Victor and you were mighty close, huh? It's ancient history. Oh, God, she treats that so mature. Makes me wonder what she thinks of Andy as a whole. Like, when did Andy's existence come into place then? Okay, so basically, yeah, I said to calm down. I am being called. The world's been repeatedly getting destroyed. Everyone died. Oh my god, that image. If I use the arc thing, Miss Louise has been the only one able to travel to the next world in line? No, I wasn't alone. There was someone else? Nah, she means me. No, she means Victor. What do you mean? If the loop destroys an ironic constituted planet, then even if everyone else dies, I won't. Dave, I'm undead. Basically, Duuz used the art, and Victor. He's been living in this world ever since the rule of death was added. How old is Victor? Well, I guess that's not how that works. I guess it's not a question of how many loops Duuz has been through, but how many loops Victor has been through. Oh, bleeding from the... Does that mean... Is he accessing Victor's memories, or is Victor responding? Which means even if the world ends, I won't be able to die. Correct. Is that so? Right. So no matter what, he can never die. There are two ways to avoid the rules. You must either die or kill God. That's what Chikara. Chikara. That is so much to take in. This poor kid. Ishin, what the hell are you doing? I withheld many secrets and manipulated the very comrades risking their lives alongside me. What is she doing? Billy's insurrection was likely because news of this loop leaked somehow. How, though? How would the loop leak? That's my question. Through one of the artifacts? Had to have been. I'm fully responsible. Oh, Miss Reed. I gladly atone for this with my death, but there are things that must be done. Thus, will you all follow me and see this to the end? Wait a sec, boss. Right now, this is all I can offer you. Oh, Shen? You're doing Shen? Please stop. I'd rather not see you do things like that, right? It's weird. It did feel weird having her bow, because it's just like, no, don't do that. I get why, but oh no. Duuz feels like one of the very few, like, strong women. She hasn't done much, but she feels like a good leader. I totally agree. That was only bits and pieces of the story, but you had some idea and tried to put it into action alone, right? I'll believe in your version of justice. Oh wait, what the fuck is that? A new table? Almost killed Shen. So that's what Ishin's been working on this entire time. In conjunction with the sun rising. That's so thematically cool. Just plops Phil down. Oh, this round table is pretty swank. It's all Japanese style. Thumbs up. Stone. I heard it's hand etched. Jesus. Hand etched? Oh, what did he just toss? Oh, Apocalypse. Alright, let's get started, boss. Boss, take that. Aw. Right, appreciate it. A new day is dawning. This round table meeting shall now resume. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, I'm a sucker for camaraderie story. I really am. I really am. Sunrise, December 1st, 5, 4, 9, 11, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1. There are currently 4 quests in progress. December 1st, sunrise. This round, every quest is open to everyone. Quest 1, neutralization of UMA Spring. Quest 2, neutralization of UMA Summer. Quest 3, capture of UMA Autumn. Quest 4, neutralization of UMA Winter. Some of them are neutralization, some of them are capture. I wonder why. But before we get into that, there are a few things we need to ascertain. The empty 3 slot. The first being the location of the round table stolen by Billy's organization under Tatiana. I'd also like to pinpoint their base of operation at this time, December 1st, before dawn. The one who will kill God is me. Yeah, why does he want to kill God? What went through his mind when he found out about what's coming? Our goals when it comes to slaying God, the line. Let's see from the comment about nuclear weaponry. If we leave him unchecked, many lives may become sacrificed, right? Union's pretty brutal in their tactics, but they ain't that brutal. December 1st, before dawn. Like Apocalypse said, this quest holds the 100th penalty. I doubt we will complete them that easily. 3 out of 4 need to be neutralized. If we can kill them, we're good. So, why don't we just drop a few nukes on them? What are you saying, Mr. Billy? If we do that, innocent people will be sacrificed. Yeah, that's true. But that's all that we'd lose. You must apprehend Billy and crush under. Find the round table and artifact in Under's possession needed to slay God and take them all. That's all you need to do. I'm sure they made their own progress as a separate organization towards slaying God. We'll gladly use anything they have. Nice. We can return the favor with interest. With that in mind, Andy and Fuko, there's something I'd like the two of you to investigate. Sure, you can count on me, please. The seriousness of how she's acting. I want you to check the legitimacy of a certain book. A book. There's a chance that the pages of the book in quest hold the past and future events of this world as penned by a certain artifact. Since Billy has rebelled, not even I know the route from here on out. Right. Uncharted territory. To clear these 4 quests in this unfamiliar situation, that book will be paramount. Past and future put down in a book? What kind of book? But should we be handling such an important mission? I would prefer if we both handled it. In fact, once you see it, the reason will be clear. This is it. What? What is it? Is she gonna pull out Undead Unluck or something like that? That would be wild. Like she pulls out the book of the same name as the series. Wait, Undead Unluck? What the hell is this? That was a lot of exposition, but, necessary exposition. It didn't take that long for them to just put out there that there was a loop, but the evidence was all there, which I appreciate. A weird misdirect, I always feel it's a little too much. Not to mention the opening and ending gives it away like this with Victor and Juiz. They're not hiding it, but they're not putting it so far out in your face, too. But I'm left wondering, how many times has Fuko been involved? Or is this the first time she's been involved? How different are the circumstances of this go round? Billy aside. And see, now that you put that out there, we're definitely not stopping Ragnarok. It's definitely gonna happen. That's too interesting of a premise just to stop before it happened. And it would make sense if Fuko somehow ends up leading the Union. Maybe she has multiple go-rounds like Juiz because she wanted to change the Union. That would be so interesting. Maybe Juiz and Fuko switch places. That's what I would do. That would be so interesting. Because who even knows if Juiz is the first iteration of Juiz? I know there's so many fascinating questions that have been opened up by this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Which of these reveals startled you? Or were you kind of like me and were just like, no, this feels like we're going into time loop territory? And what part kind of clued you in? Honestly, I don't even remember what it was that first clued me in, which shows that I don't really go back and rewatch a lot of my old videos. I think it was something that Rip said? Or I think it was the discussion during UMA Galaxy. Something kind of clued me in, but I like that it was seeded that far back. I remember thinking that maybe Duuz was like immortal or something, but that would kind of make no real sense. There didn't seem to be anything that made it so that she had lived such a long life for Victor to be so familiar with her. Like being told, oh yeah, Duuz and Victor had a relationship is like, but how? But this makes sense. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. Till then, bye-bye.